Hello, welcome back. This is week 4, part 5. We are going to be in the workbook today. So if you'll grab your white book, take a moment to go get that. And as always, before we start, let's shake it out, get your feet flat on the floor, and take a deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. Do that as many times as you need to, and then we will get started. So I thought today it would be good to take this opportunity while we are doing this strange video format. Maybe this would be a good time to do some review. So we're going to go back to the very beginning of the workbook, page 2. We will mostly be working on learning about past continuous and simple past, which I think should be pretty easy for you guys, but it's always good to review. But first, there is on page 2 a story that we will listen to. A story that we will listen to, and then after we're done, we will look at the questions below and discuss those. All right, so here we go.
Welcome. Page 2. Exercise 1.
Tell me, Jin-Ho, what's the hardest thing about learning English for you?
I guess it's pronunciation. English words are hard to say. I speak very slowly, and sometimes people get impatient.
Have you ever tried singing?
Singing? You're kidding, right? I can't sing.
Of course you can. Everyone can sing. So what are you studying in your English class now?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're practicing grammar. The present perfect continuous. Saying things like, I've been working there for 5 years.
Great! Now try singing this line from an old song and see if it helps. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. Hey, you're right. That does help. I can sing more quickly than I can speak.
You see? Singing is a good strategy. It's really easier than talking in some ways.
Yeah, I'll try it, but probably just at home, like when I'm taking a shower and no one is listening.
Okay. What a great little story, huh? So, who was speaking? I don't know if both of them have a name, but the student, sounds like maybe a student and a teacher, or a student and maybe a friend. And the student's name was Jin-Ho. So let's read through these questions and then go ahead and I guess I'll read the questions and then you pause the video and answer them. Maybe take a minute to go back and listen to the story with the QR code. And then we will go over the answers. Okay, so number 1. One of Jinho's problems with English is that A. He doesn't know how to sing, B. Some people speak too fast, or C. He feels he speaks too slowly. All right, number 2. When Jinho speaks, A. People are sometimes impatient, B. People can't understand him, C. He gets extremely nervous. All right. Number 3. Jinho learns that A. Singing isn't a good strategy for him, B. He isn't really serious about singing, or C. Singing can help him learn English. Okay, number 4. Jinho's English class is now studying A. The past continuous, B. The present continuous, or C. The present perfect continuous. Number 5. When Jinho tries to sing a line from a song, A. It's too difficult for him, B. It helps him, or C. He sings it very slowly. Finally, number 6. Jinho says that in the future, A. He'll sing where no one can hear him, B. He'll sing in his English class, or C. He won't be able to sing in English. You know, after reading that, I think let's listen to the story one more time and pay attention to find the answers to these questions, and then we will go over the answers, okay? So let's listen one more time. Oh no.
Welcome. Page 2. Exercise 1.
Tell me, Jinho, what's the hardest thing about learning English for you?
I guess it's pronunciation. English words are hard to say. I speak very slowly, and sometimes people get impatient.
Have you ever tried singing?
Singing? You're kidding, right? I can't sing.
Of course you can. Everyone can sing. So what are you studying in your English class now?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're practicing grammar. The present perfect continuous. Saying things like, I've been working there for 5 years.
Great! Now try singing this line from an old song and see if it helps. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. Hey, you're right. That does help. I can sing more quickly than I can speak.
You see? Singing is a good strategy. It's really easier than talking in some ways.
Yeah, I'll try it, but probably just at home. Like when I'm taking a shower and no one is listening.
Okay. You ready to go over the answers? All right, number 1. One of Jinho's problems with English is that C. He feels he speaks too slowly. All right, number 2. When Jinho speaks, A. People are sometimes impatient. Do you ever feel that way? Yeah, it's hard. Number 3. Jinho learns that C. Singing can help him learn English. Number 4. Jinho's English class is now studying C, the present perfect continuous. Number 5. When Jinho tries to sing a line from a song, B, it helps him. And number 6, Jinho says that in the future, A, he'll sing where no one can hear him. Okay, how'd you do? Pretty good, right? I think we should try singing as a class more whenever we get together. Okay, so now let's take a minute and let's review. Come on, computer. Let's review past continuous and simple past. Okay, so we use simple past to talk about an activity that began and ended at a particular time. At a particular time in the past. So, yesterday, last night, a few days ago, a few hours ago, in 2016. I'm sorry, just a moment. Sorry about that. Genesis woke up from her nap, and I think Chris didn't hear her. So, okay, where were we? Simple past. Simple past could be at what time? At 4 o'clock, Genesis woke up from her nap. I'm going to use that as an example. So the verb there, the simple past of wake is woke. Okay. We could also say, so for the past continuous, we use the past continuous to talk about an activity that was happening but not completed at a point of time in the past. So for example, at 4 p.m. I was teaching when Genesis woke up. Okay? Okay, so I was not done teaching I had not completed the action of teaching at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, I was in the process of teaching when Genesis woke up. Okay? So let's look at the story here on page 3. It says, complete the story using the past continuous or the simple past, and then I will read it. You can either scan the QR code and listen to it, or I can read it for you to check your answers, okay? So go ahead and pause the video here and answer, fill in the blanks, all right? And so every time you come on a blank, it will give you a verb, and you have to ask yourself, was this activity completed in the past, began and completed in the past, already done? Or was it an activity that was happening but had not been completed in the past, okay? So pause the video. Did you do it? All right. Now let me read the story. Newsflash, July 1st, Toronto, Canada. Yesterday at 3:30 p.m., somebody stole Mary Maxwell's purse while she was buying bread at Save Mart. So number 2 should be was buying. The police talked to 3 people about the crime. First, they spoke to Hannah Harding. She said, "Hey, it wasn't me. At 3:30, I was standing in line at the checkout. Ask the cashier. She said hello to me." Next, they interviewed Robbie Steele. He said, "I didn't do it. I left the store at 3:15. At 3:30 p.m., I was walking down 2nd Avenue. I'm sure that no one saw me." The last person was Fred Freeman. He said, 3:30? At that time, I was looking for my favorite cereal. The stock clerk helped me find it. He'll remember me. Who isn't telling the truth? Do you know? Okay, so number 2 should be the past continuous, was buying. Now, why is that past continuous? Because Mary Maxwell was in the process of buying bread when her purse was stolen. The police, number 3, talked. That should be simple past, talked. Number 4 is spoke. Number 5, was standing. Number 6, said. Number 7, left. Number 8, was walking. Number 9, saw. And number 10, was looking. Okay, who do you think did it? Personally, I think it's a little suspicious that nobody saw Robbie Steele. And also, even though it's spelled differently than when you steal something from someone, his last name is Steele. That's the perfect last name for a thief. So that's my guess. Finally, let's look at these sentences at the bottom here, okay? So the first one, it gives you big chunks of the sentence, and then you have to combine it using simple past and past continuous. So, for example, on number 1, the sentence could either be, I was reading a mystery story when the lights went out, or if you're trying to figure out the other option, the only other option would be, I read a mystery story when the lights were going out. So really, as you can see, the second option doesn't work as well. If you tried to do the simple past with with the first part and the past continuous with the second, it just doesn't work. So the answer for number 1 is, I was reading a mystery story when the lights went out. Okay? Go ahead and do the rest of those on your own, and I'll give you a little hint. If you need help after you have written them all, do not do this before, then you can check page 135 for the answers. Okay? All right, thanks. Have a good day.